That's why it's funny.
Yeah.
Yep. $10 and a hot meal, huh?
What's up, guys? Today we have the four gentlemen here, Bryson, Nikki, Rico, and myself. Today we are going to talk about Raw from last night. We are going to talk about the new WWE ID deals that are going to be going around all of independent wrestling. And we will be talking about our predictions for WWE Crown Jewel.
Who the hell gave you permission to do open mic night on my station? You can go ahead and bring you guys all up here again.
Okay.
Now listen, for those of you who don't know who I am one half of the owners of HugePop Wrestling Podcast. And just because your host is on vacation doesn't mean that you're not getting supervised. Okay? Now, again, also, for those of you who aren't in the know, that is what in the business we call a work. Anyway, we're going to have fun tonight, guys.
That's what we call work when you're trying to be a heel, and I give you props. You tried.
I'm as white meat baby face as they come. I am what this show needs. I am the Cody Rhodes of HugePop Wrestling Podcast, and I'm sure my brother loves it when I say that.
Oh, I was just gonna say that he's probably.
Yeah.
I thought we agreed that you were the Solo and I'm the Sami Zayn because he's obviously the Roman Reigns.
Now, okay, so if we're gonna go that route, I need all four of you to acknowledge me.
Well, no, we wouldn't acknowledge you because you're Solo.
Well, yeah, you would have to.
We acknowledge Scott.
I mean, do you? So, I mean,
Scott,
you know who I am, but you don't know why I'm here.
Well, I do, but that's besides the point.
I'm glutton for punishment at this point.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Scott, take a good vacation. Me, Matt, Nikki, Rico, and Bryson will take care of the show.
We got you, pal.
I mean, we might have to put it together with duct tape and glue later on, but...
Yeah.
And PFM. So, with that attempted heel turn, we're going to talk about attempted heel turns on Monday Night Raw. So, did everybody watch the show last night or catch clips of it or catch clips of after the show?
Yes.
Now, after the show, I did not see.
Okay. Some of the shit was actually really funny.
They killed the Miz.
Yeah, they kill off the Miz practically.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh.
So, okay, we're just going to skip right ahead to that, which is fine because it's the funniest part of the whole damn thing. So, they're letting superstars take videos with their, iPhones.
Mm-hmm.
And before this video, you see The Miz trying to get, contact information for Bo Dallas from Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods, and Xavier's like, I haven't seen Bo in years. And I'm like, okay, so we're already breaking all sorts of different rules, whatever. And then Miz is trying to...
Hold on.
Yeah.
They haven't seen Bo. They've seen Uncle Howdy. They haven't seen Bo.
But Bo was there. Wasn't Bo Bo was sitting in the locker room, I remember, to talk to Adam Pearce or whatever, remember?
Well, I mean, Xavier Woods hasn't seen him in years, right?
Well, I guess if you want to do it that way, yeah, maybe he wasn't on the card that night. He wasn't on the show. But he showed up as Bo Dallas. because I remember he was there to talk to the GM.
Yeah.
But anyways, so Dexter Lumis kidnaps the Miz on his own tour bus and drags him into the tour bus. And that's all you see. Like that's the end of the video with Kofi and Xavier keep on arguing.
Yeah.
There's another video made by Karrion Kross and Scarlett. And it's clearly they're in their hotel room. Scarlett's not even wearing her attire from Raw that night. She's like in an oversized t-shirt, doesn't give a shit. She's like, okay, we'll do this. And Karrion Kross still in the same shit he was in the night. And so they start the video with Scarlett walking into the room to Kross, and she goes, "We got to go help him." He's like, how long ago did they take him? 20 minutes ago. Well, clearly he's dead. There's no way around it. And she's like, and she's breaking as she's saying it. That's not funny. Like, she has a smile on her face and everything.
He keeps repeating himself. You know he's dead.
Yeah, you know he's dead.
You know he's dead.
Oh my gosh!
I gotta check that out.
I didn't see any of that.
Yeah, this was all on socials.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's right.
Whoa! Okay. Wow.
Like, this was on Karrion Kross's, like, own social media. Like, this wasn't part of WWE. This was on Karrion Kross's own shit.
Well,
I'm gonna have to look that up.
him getting abducted was on Raw Talk.
Yes. Yeah, that you can
So
find
it
on
was
YouTube.
So he got abducted after Raw was completely off the air. Didn't Dexter Lumis try to kidnap him like before? Remember?
Same exact thing.
Yeah,
Literally same exact hold and everything.
Okay.
Just instead of dragging him over a barricade, he drug him
Yeah.
upstairs.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Jeez.
But
yeah,
let's
I gotta
talk-
check that out, man.
Oh, it was great. It was great. So let's see here. Big highlights that I'm seeing. Usos back together. Bloodline comes in. Well, Usos weren't back together per se. They were just like, I'll be me, you be you, let's be the Usos. And then the OG Bloodline comes out, beats the hell out of Jay and Jimmy. And Jacob took a hell of a chair shot. Jesus.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
did.
Yes, he did.
Oh my god, that was
He
scary.
ate that.
He took that like a man, dude. I was like, woo.
That
That-
was like some back in the Mankind days, just taking
It
straight
was.
to the
He
face.
took it just like that, just like McFoley. Just give it to me.
Oh my
Yeah, he
gosh.
took it like a man.
Oh, we should have got one more.
Tell us how you really feel, B.
At this point, everybody that's taken a hard chair shot to the head is endorsing presidents. I'm not okay with that. I'm out. I'm out of that situation. Foley,
You're
Hogan,
not
Taker,
wrong.
Kane,
You're
we're
not
out. I'm
wrong.
done.
Holy
I'm
crap!
out.
You're not wrong either. Wow.
Nope.
I just thought what you said. I was like, okay, and then I'm like, oh wait, no,
Yeah.
you're right.
Everybody
Those are the
that's taking
guys
a
who
hard
took
chair shot.
Hard chair shots, like right across the face. I remember Kurt Angle smacked Undertaker, but after Undertaker blasted him, Kurt Angle he swung that thing like a baseball bat, and Taker was like, "Give it to me."
We had a classic match between Sheamus and Ludwig Kaiser. I thought it was a very hard-hitting match between those two Englishmen and Europeans.
Talk to each other.
Oh my god, it was horrible. Like, in a good way. Like, it was like a good fashion, big man, meaty beatdown.
Mm-hmm.
Big meat man slapping meat.
The meat.
Yeah. Ivy Nile defeated Selena Vega in a Who Gives a Shit match. I'm sorry, but like, really? Ivy Nile and Selena Vega? Like, good for them. They're getting TV time, but this match meant absolutely jack.
You know, no, the funny part about that is I literally pictured you saying that right before you said it. You said it word for word.
He said the quiet part out loud. Oh no.
Yeah.
Seth Rollins and Bronson Reed. Can we just take a minute to say that Bronson Reed is a tank?
Yeah, oh yeah, that guy is a beast, man.
A curb stomp off of or into the hood of a car, and he walks away like,
A,
okay.
a Buick. He took it into the hood of a Buick. Those things are hard as shit.
Yeah,
What
yeah, they
I'm
are.
saying is, like, he walked away like it was
Nothing happened.
like a butterfly kiss or some bullshit, you know? Like,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you know, like okay, I'll take another. He's like,
Yeah, he literally looked at him and was like, "Give me more."
Yeah.
little
Bronson Reed is
me more.
scary. Yeah, he's a scary combination of like his dad and his uncle all rolled into one killer. Like he just
Bronson Reed, not Bronson Breaker.
I was thinking Brown Breaker. Sorry, you're talking about Bronson Reed. Sorry.
Oh,
Too many bronze.
I was thinking of the wrong. Yep. So what we got to do, Matt? You gotta rewind it, edit that part out, okay?
Okay,
We're live.
wait.
We're live, pal.
And then we'll go from there.
Cody, take notes. You need to fix that and post edit.
What's the time? 11:12. Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
No, yeah,
Bronson Reed.
an absolute
So
animal.
he surprisingly moves. He's agile for a big man, like surprisingly agile. And I know people have said that before, but he does a lot of crap,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of stuff.
He's from Australia, isn't he? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is he?
he's from Australia.
yeah,
I wonder.
I mean,
how
he's
about
an
the
absolute
tsunami
freak
feels.
athlete.
Ask Seth Rollins. He took it 7 times and had broken ribs from it.
God.
The man's what, 350, and he's coming off the top rope like a cruiserweight? No, thank you.
Yeah.
The last guy to do something stupid like that was Bam Bam Bigelow, and they're
Yeah.
pretty much the exact same thing, but on a smaller scale.
Oh!
Genuine question: which would you rather
Well,
trade?
look who it is.
What's going on? What's going on?
Well,
Yeah.
hop off here and ask that.
Who's the one making money off this channel and who's at a hotel right now while you and me are sitting at home?
If he's making money, we need to talk, pal.
It's like you need to be showing me the funds.
I'm definitely not making money off you guys.
Hey,
That is definitely one thing I'm not doing.
If anything, he's probably losing money.
Oh, easily. Just because my face is on the screen.
Got that right.
So, Rico, are they holding this thing together or what?
oh, they're doing good. Doing good.
All
man.
right. All right.
You know, but Matt was just talking about how, your favorite person there, Cody. You missed that part.
Yeah.
Is that what you're going to bookmark at 11.02?
No, we're going to bookmark how Nikki D confused Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker.
What?
Well, I don't blame him. There's so many Brawns.
Yeah.
They look alike too, so.
And lack of sleep. I don't know, man.
A monster among men, too.
Look, that cocaine's one hell of a drug, man. You need to stay away from it, bro.
I need help, man. I need
Don't
help.
let me hold you guys up. I'm just going to chill.
Okay.
Where are you at right now?
He's at a hotel. Where do you think he's at?
Yeah,
Grand
so it looks like.
Rapids. Grand Rapids. Waiting for. Yeah, Grand Rapids.
It's a nice place.
Yes, it is.
I have a question. Do any of you guys do you watch Raw on a regular and not watch SmackDown or the other way around? Because I used to always try to catch Raw, but the last few weeks I've been watching SmackDown on like a regular, and then I've only been catching this like highlights or whatever of Raw because SmackDown has just been like it just works for me. It's 2 hours and it's just been so good.
Unfortunately, we're going to lose that 2-hour stigma, from what I'm understanding. Once Raw goes to Netflix, that's all going out the window, and SmackDown will be 3 hours, and that sucks.
I know.
In my opinion, that'll ruin SmackDown.
I agree.
Yeah. We
I
like to
agree.
go 2 hours.
It's too long. Like 2 hours is perfect. It's perfect. You can get
That's why-
everything in there that you need. It's so.
So the reason for the 3 hours, it's a financial thing.
Yeah, I don't care.
Well,
Yeah.
that's the thing. The fans don't care, and that's fine. But
Oh.
it's money that's going into WWE's pockets, so
I see.
that's
For
what they care.
advertising, like advertising for commercials and things like that, right? So people are
So the first 2 hours go to the USA Network.
okay.
The third hour goes straight in WWE's pockets. That's why sometimes they'll go, "Oh, the first hour of SmackDown or Raw will be free, commercial free this week. Yay!" That's because WWE doesn't want to collect the money.
Oh,
You know,
You know-
it gives. I guess you could look at it as a positive way. It gives other wrestlers, some TV time that they probably normally wouldn't get on a 2 hour show.
So pretty much the way that I'm looking at it with the Netflix deal, Raw and SmackDown will pretty much switch.
I don't like that. I don't. I remember when the 3 hour was like a super show. It was
Right.
a special. It was a special event, and it would be a super show, like the Raw Super Show, and it was 3 hours. You're like, holy cow! But that was like, it wasn't all the time, and that was amazing because you wanted to watch all of that. What is 3 hours on a regular basis? It's a lot. I love good promos and everything, but it's a lot of talking.
Here's my thing too with the whole it being 3 hours and then the night before a pay-per-view, and then you're up until midnight or later watching the pay-per-view. That's way too much.
Oh yeah, I agree.
I mean, it's fine once a year at like WrestleMania when you have like 8 consecutive days with wrestling. No, that's fucking great.
Oh, we have 8 consecutive days now.
Well, of quality wrestling.
Oh, fair enough. You have a point there.
Yeah,
Because AEW brings their A game that week, TNA brings their A game that week, NXT, all the other independent promotions, they bring their A game all week long. That's great wrestling. That's good for business. But when you're looking at these guys that are going to be performing Friday night until midnight, and then having to be there all day the next day, that's a lot. Not for us to watch, but for the
boys.
athletes.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah. Which I know they do that on the road. You work a lot on the road, but you in house shows you have the luxury of doing you can run crap in front of smaller crowds. You could do it over and over and over again. Like when I traveled and we would run the same match in Wisconsin, and then we would run that same match in Indiana. We would do the same spots because the chances of the same people seeing you are like slim to none. And then what WWE would do on a larger scale is they would do the same match, and then run it like they would like fine tune it. And then when you're on the you're doing TV taping or whatever, you're live, it's darn near flawless.
Yeah. So
And
perfect example of that. Sorry. We don't usually have this many faces, so as soon as someone's talking, I'm trying to figure out who the hell is talking so I can look at them. Yeah, perfect example of it is Scott Hall and Michaels for their ladder match at their second ladder match at SummerSlam 95.
Yeah.
They did that match as a house show thing 50 times before they did it at SummerSlam.
Yep.
Okay, and here's a personal experience. We went to Andrew and I, and we went to a house show, and it was FTR against Glorious Gable when Chad Gable and Bobby Roode were tag champions. We went to a house show in Saginaw. They wrestled. It was a great match. And there was a finish where FTR won, or they didn't win. It was just a fluke finish. Bobby, obviously, they're not going to switched titles at a house show.
Mhm.
That was on a Saturday night. That Monday night, we watched Raw on TV. The same match happened. The same spots happened. Everything happened. The only thing different was FTR won the tag team titles that night. It was so weird seeing it like that. And
Yep.
yeah,
Yep.
exactly
And-
like the sequence that happened in order that way.
Yeah,
It was
exactly
cool.
the same way. Exactly the same way. And I didn't know they did that. Like I thought, like on the independent scene, oh, we're geniuses. We're doing this stuff. I didn't know like your big companies did it until I was at a house show and I saw RVD and Scott Steiner, Triple H, and Batista run a tag match, and then they ran the same exact match on Raw right after I saw them, because we saw them in Battle Creek at a house show, and then they ran the same show on Raw, and even the promos were the same.
Oh wow!
Really?
Exactly the same. I thought,
Oh
oh
my
my
God.
gosh, I just saw this. I'm like, this is like deja vu. And
That's
that was
funny.
when I realized that they kind of did the same thing. And then you find out more, because that, of course, there wasn't like social media and all that crap. You didn't have all that back then. You had your, like you say, Cody, you had your dirt sheets or whatever, but you didn't have all the insider information like you do now.
Well, speaking of deja vu, the same verse, same as the first. Xavier Woods, Kofi Kingston lost their chance at the tag titles against so did also LWO against the War Raiders. Are we okay? Like, is everybody okay now that the War Raiders are back and not the Viking Experience?
Yeah, I like the War Raiders.
I do.
Yeah.
But I got a quick question for Matt, because I want to rewind a little bit, because you were saying the other promotions bring their A game. AEW has an A game.
Damn it!
Rico.
Rico.
That's
Why?
mean.
Don't hate the haters. AEW has a great game, and it's gonna get better. It's gonna get better. Banner wrestling. Don't hate on my AEW.
I'm pretty sure WCW Backstage Assault has better sells than that fucking video game does right now.
Well, okay, so
And I'm saying current right now. I'm pretty sure current sales of Backstage Assault are better.
I'm going to say I'm going to answer a little bit.
Hey,
I think
boy.
the best way to answer that question is to point out that Tony Khan has made steps on improving his product by enlisting the help of Bryan Danielson to be his number one content writer. He has been in talks with him. It's a process. It can't be something. Any company can't be fixed in overnight, right? So,
Right.
as fans of wrestling, be patient.
Do you think Bryan Daniel? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
But
Do you think Bryan Danielson is up to that task? Do you think he can do that?
yes,
I thought he was done, period, and going to be a stay-at-home dad.
I thought so too.
I thought he was staying at home for good.
Yeah. Like,
Can he do it from home? Do you think he could book from home?
I mean, nowadays,
okay, so he'd have to literally travel 2 times a week, if you think about it.
I mean, yeah.
So
They're not
he's
doing house
he's
shows.
going to be the booker? Is that what you're saying, or he's going to be
He's going to be
like the chief content officer, like type deal?
Yeah, he's going to be the head of creative.
So like what Hunter is doing
Kind of, but at a smaller scale, because
on
Tony
a smaller. Okay.
TK will always have final say. It's the Vince stigma that he gave himself.
Yeah. Like Vince always had the final say. So
Well, I guess Brian Danielson would be more of a Bruce Pritchard-ish.
Okay.
Give or take, yeah.
Yeah, which makes sense.
We'll see how they do.
I hope the WWE fan base should hope that he succeeds. That's all I'm going to say. The people who hate AEW better hope that he succeeds, because you don't want to fall into that what happened when WWE
Had no competition.
Yeah, you don't want AEW turning into what Impact was. You don't want that, because it's not a competition at that point. Healthy competition creates better product. You don't want.
It does.
I'll agree with you on there.
It does.
And Cody, this is all opinion, buddy. All
No,
opinion.
I'm not worried about your opinion. That's not what I'm worried about, because you're right. But I'm wondering, like, what...
Wait. What'd you say?
I know, timestamp this. 26 minutes in, I said Matt was right. Go fuck yourself. Anyways, what I'm saying is, what part of TNA? Past the Hogan-Bischoff era? Because if they were TNA before the Hogan-Bischoff era, they'd have 1.2 million people watching the fucking product.
The TNA before Hogan and them got there was actually good. It was...
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they were good. And then
During
when...
Hogan Bischoff, it was trash.
Yeah,
Okay.
the problem is they did the same thing WCW did, and I hope if Brian Danielson is helping out with that, like you need to not regurgitate old storylines and all these things that we've seen before 100,000 times. And a lot of these guys will get into that position and they'll go, let's do this, let's do that. This worked before, let's try this. Like, no, man, you gotta do something different.
Speaking of doing something different, Dominic Mysterio now has a chance to be in a #1 Contenders Championship match for the World Heavyweight title, and I am so freaking happy.
And so is HugePop.
Where'd he
He's
go?
loving every second of it. He had to go.
No,
celebrate.
wait. I really am. I'm super stoked because if he wins this, you guys have him going after Gunther, right?
Well, yeah, that's the whole plan. The whole thing was to go after Gunther.
I can't stand Gunther more than I can't stand Dominic Mysterio. I will be on board all day long for Dom to beat Gunther.
I want Dom to be a world champion so bad.
I'm rooting for Dom to win.
I'm in the minority here, apparently. Apparently, I'm in the minority. I want Gunther to absolutely ragdoll that little bitch.
That's what I want too. I want Dominic Mysterio to get that shot and to get destroyed. And I like Dominic Mysterio, but Gunther, like, come on.
Yeah, I want Gunther
Boring.
Matt, can you mute HugePop, like, somehow? Mute his mic.
Like that?
I want Gunther to ragdoll him, and then at the end, take a chicken tendy and just shove it down his mouth. Just
You fuck! I took a swig of pop!
It's going to be the big old David versus Goliath match, and Dom's going to win.
Look, if we have Dominic Mysterio win the World Heavyweight Championship, he's already better than his father.
Stop it.
And that can't happen.
Stop.
oh my God, you are.
Now, that was the dumbest thing I've ever heard anybody say.
Okay, now
And that can't happen.
I don't know if I can get on board with that
That is
one.
your opinion.
No.
That is your opinion. It is an opinion of a special needs individual, and you need to not say it again.
Hey, just because they canceled my Make-A-Wish doesn't mean anything.
We need Baron Corbin to be world champion. That's what we really need.
Look, if Dominic Mysterio becomes World Heavyweight
Now
Champion...
I'm losing respect. That's not cool, man. Like that is the second dumbest thing I've heard this evening, and I sit next to Cody.
Hey, what the fuck? What am I pushing strays?
I didn't even hear what Bryson said. Bryson, was that you?
Yes, I said we need to have Baron Corbin become champion one day soon. So.
I agree with that too.
Okay,
I agree with that too.
that just tickled HugePop.
Get him
That
off the
tickled him. That's his
no, get him
favorite
off the
wrestler.
show.
Let's
You're
just
not.
how excited he's
Okay.
Delete.
Baron Corbin is the Sean Waltman of his generation and deserves at least one World Heavyweight Championship run.
Sean Waltman was a mid-carder for life. So...
And he deserved at least one world title run.
Dang, that's a good point. He was a mid-carder. He really was. I don't think he ever... Yeah, he never had a sniff at a
what
world
I'm saying
championship
is-
match.
IC championships, have fun with their U.S. championships. You're mid-card at best.
And so is LA Knight. But anyways, my thing is...
LA Knight is
LA Knight is Razor Ramon.
Hey,
You
wait
what?
a minute. Wait
You
a
are saying
minute.
Razor Ramon's mid card?
Wait
What
a
the
minute.
hell?
Razor never won the title. Razor never won a world title. He was a
Never won the
four-time
title, does that
IC
make him
champ.
mid-card?
You can't call
Oh, he
him
was mid-card for life.
But no,
LA
you
Knight
can't call
has won
him mid-card.
World titles in other promotions, dumbass. So
No, he didn't. He never won a world title.
And TNA
I-
sure as shit was.
I can't believe I
Scott
heard
Hall?
him.
No, LA Knight, you fuck.
Oh, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about Scott Hall.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, being the TNA World Champion is like catching a Happy Meal.
I don't really give a shit about a dead man right now.
Who said anything about Undertaker?
He's still alive. His name Mark Calloway. Just shut your mouth. He's still breathing.
Wow.
I didn't sign
Wow.
up for this tonight.
Hey,
I
you're the
cannot
one that
believe
invited me. You're the one that invited me. Now it's your problem.
You've been my problem for almost 2 years.
I just can't. I'm trying to go with the fact that you think Scott Hall's mid-card.
I'm floored at that too. I can't believe Scott Hall was not a mid-carder.
No.
He may have been treated like one at
He was
times.
part of that faction that saved wrestling, in my opinion.
Yeah, and got drunk while doing it.
Okay, that's
So
different.
what?
When he started having his problems, okay.
Throw rocks at
I'll
glass
give you that.
houses, I guess.
Let's transition into WWID, shall we? I know
Yes.
we're itching to talk about that.
Let's talk about the independent scene for 1 second and actually to see how the WWE is trying to improve the ecosystem of independent wrestling, as they so said.
I want to give my synopsis of this whole thing.
Go right ahead.
I'm looking at this whole situation as what the Major League Baseball does with their system, right? I'm going to break it down real simple, real plain Jane, and I'm hoping some of these morons that we have out there on TikTok and in other social medias can understand and see this as a very good and profitable thing for the business.
Suplex Media.
Shayna Hill, I hope you're listening because I'm talking to you directly.
Oh, really? She had something to say about this?
She hates the idea. She thinks it's going to end up being what NXT UK is and kill the UK.
Same thing what Suplex is saying.
You're both wrong. And this is why. None of these athletes are under a WWE contract. Nothing. There's no contracts given out. They are not associated with WWE. At the end of their time in the developmental league that they are in, they are free to go and choose AEW, TNA, New Japan, whatever. They are free to go wherever they want. They are an independent contractor. They are not a WWE name. That being said, they are part of a minor league system, as I have kind of started to coin. Any of you that watch Major League Baseball or know a little bit about it, they have classes. They have single A, double A, triple A, and Major League. Well,
Yeah, your farm system.
yes, these are farm systems for the big leagues, and that's how I have to break it down. Because
Yeah.
double A is your independents, your schools that are being helped. NXT is your triple A. They're the guys that not quite good enough to play in the big leagues. And then of course, the main rosters are the big leagues. I mean, that's how I'm breaking it down. That's how I see it, and it's a good thing. It does nothing but help these young guys that need the help. Gives them a platform because they're going to take the product. WWE is going to take their product and share it on their social media to help these guys grow and get noticed. That's all it is. These guys aren't under contract. They don't have to go to WWE.
No.
And I don't understand where that got misconstrued with the likes of Shayna Hill, the likes of whoever. That just doesn't make sense to me.
Wow. That's a unique idea.
And I love
And it kind of works the same. You know, it does kind of work the same because not everybody in your farm system, you might be there for like, I don't know, the Toronto Blue Jays or something like that. But, you know, you'll go through there, but you'll end up you belong to them and they call you up, or maybe you don't make it to their roster, but you get traded to, you know, like the Mets or something like that. And it's kind of the same thing. You get to take all that experience with you.
I think that. Sorry,
you know,
sorry, Nicky.
Yeah.
But I think it's a great idea because these guys that Nick, you've been in the minor league or whatever, as you'd say it.
Yeah.
You know what it's like. You need the exposure to get your name out there, so so you need promoters to bust your ass to the other people, say, hey, this guy's great, and I think it's amazing. I think Hunter and all the guys in WWE that came up with this idea have nothing more than mad respect for the kids that are going to run the business when they're out of the business.
Oh yeah,
if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
So I think Tripp and all those guys and that's running the show, I applaud those guys. I applaud them for giving the small guys that are going to be the big guys someday an opportunity.
Yep.
Great idea.
So,
And I love,
so
I love
go
the
on,
fact that it could end up being a regional thing at the end with, like, say, Ken Anderson. He runs a school in Minneapolis. It's called the Academy. I would love to see him get involved and him be like the Great Lakes region. And because they have one in the South, they have the Nightmare Factory. They have one out in Los Angeles, and I think that's Rikishi's spot that he runs. And then there's Booker's spot where his is one of the 5 that they named. There's one in New Haven, New Hampshire. Is that New Hampshire? I can't remember.
New Hampshire.
I'm not sure.
So there's 5 of them. There's the one in Los Angeles. Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins School.
Oh yeah, Iowa. That's right. He has his. Yep.
So there's 5 schools that's the first 5 in.
Yeah.
And
so
I think it's just going to expand.
Yeah, you're right. The official schools: Reality of Wrestling, Elite Pro Wrestling Training Center, led by coaches Mike Hollow and Scott Reed, who bring 50+ years of experience from top professional wrestling organizations around the world. Will be equipped with their curriculum. Knox Pro Entertainment. Knox Pro Entertainment Academy, founded by renowned professional wrestler Pernero Reno Black Pearl on Hawaii and WWE Hall of Famer Rikishi.
I just did that.
Okay, I heard you just say that, but I didn't know that's who actually, when we were talking about this earlier, I didn't know that's who did Knox.
Well, in the like 5 hours since I talked to you, I did my
You've done more research. Good for you. Proud of you. I'm doing it right now. And like you said, Seth Rollins' Black and White Academy and Cody Rhodes' Nightmare Factory. So pretty much, the easiest way to break this down is for anybody who gets this confused to think this is going to be like NXT UK. They're not, like Matt said, they're not signing contracts. These schools are getting special certifications that make them WWE ready for talent. And the WWE will pick out certain independent wrestling prospects, not even from these schools, but from around the globe, and give them the title of WWE ID prospect. So they're not like Matt said, they're not signing a contract. They're just literally given a special title to say, "Hey, I'm in this program." Now, they could be dicks and say, "Hey, I'm in this program. I'm part of WWE. I don't want to lose. Ha 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 ha." But in the WWE system, they're probably going to watch you more wanting to lose and take your falls as is instead of win, 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 win.
Because that's what they've always done. That's what it sounds like to me. I guess but you would have whoever's running the wrestling school would have connections, and they would try to get you exposure. Right. And some of them have roots, where they were in the WWE, or they were in WCW, or they were wherever. But they try to get their people exposure. It kind of sounds like that, I guess, except these places are now going to be certified by WWE, so they get all of the.
Right, they're going to be certified, but there's no legal contract.
Yeah.
It's just a special certification. It's like if I went and got my Class A. That's one more certification for me to go haul a fucking feed truck. Whoop-de-doo.
Yeah, but what is the certification now these schools, are they certified by WWE to teach a certain way?
It doesn't necessarily say that. But I'm assuming that with these certifications and guidelines, they're probably going to be they're going to be helping more towards the WWE style.
Got the certification without being told how to fucking do it.
Hey, fun fact. I think Rico's been on an interview or two. I think Cody has. We've interviewed several wrestlers from 3 or 4 of the promotions that Matt and Cody mentioned. So
really, that's pretty cool.
Just saying. Josh Breezy being one of them.
I just want to say a big shout out to Jay Alexander, man. He's doing great things and he's going to be going places. I just want to give a shout out to that guy. He's freaking awesome.
Well, if we're giving shout outs, Pretty Rich Wise, you're my dude. You're always going to be my dude. You rock.
So, we're getting close to the 10 o'clock hour Eastern Standard Time, so we need to probably start the whole.
Yeah, we'll rush through the predictions. We'll just count everybody's predictions.
All right.
Where do we want to start? Do you want to start with what Wikipedia has for their?
Oh no, WWE has their whole thing updated, so we're good.
Well,
Kenny on said.
Let's start with the pre-show match, most likely. The WWE Women's Tag Team Championship match. Fatal 4-way between Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair versus Damage Control versus Lash Legend and Chikara Jackson versus Chelsea Green and Piper Niven.
You think that's going to be the pre-show?
You did that so well.
Thank you.
I doubt
Eat my heart out, Savannah Irvin, you bitch.
What did she do wrong?
I'm kidding. I'm joking. Fuck. I couldn't cry like that.
I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go out on a limb and tell you right now that there won't be a pre-show.
Why do you say that?
There hasn't been a pre-show since Mania.
Well, there's like a pre-show, but there hasn't been pre-show matches.
That's what I'm saying. There hasn't been a pre-show match since Mania, so that's going to be on the main card.
Has Crown Jewel ever had pre-matches?
Yeah.
They have? I thought
they've had
everything
pre-show
was made
matches.
for Crown Jewel?
The very first one, I remember there was a pre-show match.
First of all, I don't remember.
I don't remember there being pre-show matches for Crown Jewel. I thought that they just put everything on the main card.
I'd have to look into it, but
I mean, my memory does suck. So,
I'm just saying there has to be a pre-show match because we have 7 matches on the card. There's no way this is going longer than 3 hours.
Oh, I see. I see what you mean.
So I'm just going to go out on a limb, probably against what everybody else is going to say. I'm going to say Chelsea and Piper.
Oh, please, God. Please, for the love of God.
No.
So, me and Rico got it. Scott, what do you think?
Not that. Not Chelsea. No. What's their names? The Mammoth twins.
Oh, Cargill and Bianca. Okay, I see where you're going with that.
There, Cargill and Bianca.
Bryson.
I'm going to go Damage Control.
Nice. Nikki.
I think Bianca and Jade only because it isn't time to break them up yet.
Okay, so we have 2 for Bianca and Jade. We have 2 for Chelsea and Piper Niven. We have 1 for Damage Control. And Matt, who do you got?
Well, we're going to flip a coin because it's between. Honestly, there's only 2 that's viable that should win, and that's Damage Control or Bianca and Jade. Those are the only 2 viable options, in my opinion. I think Jade and Bianca win, but we start planting seeds of a explosion, and that will be a match at WrestleMania.
Yep.
Okay, everybody's guy, L.A. Knight. Yeah. Versus Andrade versus Carmelo Hayes. Triple threat match for the United States Championship. I believe this would be the opener of the show. Again, that's what I'm thinking. Who do you guys have and why? We'll start with Matt.
You got everybody saying L.A. Knight. Yeah. He's taking on the gold.
Okay. Rico.
I want my boy Andrade to win.
No shot.
Jesus.
Yep, he's gonna knock LA out.
Nikki.
Spit it out.
I don't wanna. Jeez, all right. I don't think LA Knight wins.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say it. Maybe Andrade, just for shock.
Okay. Okay. This is good.
Dude, he's a heck of a worker too, man. Like that guy is just so under the radar. He's so unbelievable.
Yeah, you got to put another belt on him. You know, it's the one that they can actually wear to the show.
Yeah.
That's a shot at you, Elon. Anyways, Bryson.
This might be one of the hottest takes of the year, but I think Carmelo's going to win.
Yes! Fuck you!
I almost said that.
I think Carmelo's going to. But
Scott,
Carmelo
can
wins,
I ask a question?
But Andrade gets pinned. Andrade's the one that gets pinned. One way
Okay.
or the other.
Scott, one
Yeah.
question before you give your opinion. Where'd you find these guys?
Well, I already used my one Make-A-Wish, so this what happened.
So Nikki D. No.
Ask you, is he adopted? Or?
All right.
I mean, I was my parents' favorite, so I mean, come on.
Probably. But Bryson and Cody, I'm going to jump on the Carmelo Hayes train because that boy, that kid, he has earned this shot. He deserves a shot. He's the next big thing, so why not, right?
He's in.
So, and I'm an LA Knight fan. I just don't see it happening. I think it's Carmelo Hayes time.
I see he never misses his shot. Carmelo Hayes, he is him. I see him and Bronson Reed being the Austin Rock of this era and running with it, God damn it.
Next.
Bronson Reed?
You mean
Yeah, I think-
Brock
Did I say
Breaker,
Bronson
right?
Reed? Fuck, Nikki, you got me confused! You made me do it! This shit's contagious! Fuck! This is worse than COVID!
Matt, the guy beside you, You brought him here, not I didn't. You didn't find me.
God damn it! I got shit on the brain. I feel like Janelle Grant. Anyways,
Cody, are we going to have to talk after the show? Because I don't want to say what I'm thinking on air.
Next.
oh fuck it. Anyways, next match, which I believe is not going to happen at all. It's going to turn into an angle. This match will not be on the show. Randy Orton versus Kevin Owens. I believe this will be turned into an angle for SmackDown going forward to Rumble or to Survivor Series, whatever. Yeah, I don't see this happening at all, so I'm going to say no contest.
No, and that's what I was actually thinking, that it's going to be either no contest or disqualification. It's not really going to be a match.
Yeah. Matt?
Actually, I'll let everyone go because I have the whole thing.
Okay. Nikki?
You could be right, but I'm going to say Kevin Owens.
Okay. Bryson?
I don't see an option where Kevin Owens loses, so I'm going to go with Kevin Owens.
Okay. Scott?
I think you get a start of a match, but I think I agree with you, Cody. I don't think it's not gonna go anywhere. And you're gonna start a storyline because in my opinion, I don't think they've had a big enough time to build a good storyline to have that point, right?
So. I don't think so.
So I say there's nothing. It's not gonna be anything.
Okay. Matt, let's hear your story.
This is where you're going to start seeing the seeds being planted for another, I don't want to call it an authority team, but it's going to be a corporation-style takeover. I think Triple H will be taking Kevin Owens under his wing, creating another style of the corporation. I think you're going to see Triple H get involved with that, screw Randy over, if not something along those lines, and that's where the progression of the story will go, I think, from there. I think that Kevin Owens ends up being the corporation's centerpiece, if you will.
Good take on that.
That was unexpected.
Okay,
I like it.
Guy.
I like it. I fuck with it.
I personally think they turned the wrong one heel in this situation.
You think they should turn Orton heel?
Yeah, 2009, Randy Orton was the best heel of all time, in my opinion.
That's up for debate, but I can see where you're going with it.
He was fantastic heel. He was.
Your corporation stable fucks with my corporation stable, goddammit.
I mean, no, because if you think about it, you go back to the original Triple H guys from when he ran NXT. Who was the first guy he brought in? It was Kevin Owens. Mm-hmm. Who was the first guy who he made the Universal title? It was Kevin Owens. Everything that Triple H has really done has helped him along.
With everything going on with Judgment Day, could you see Finn Balor joining that group?
Yeah.
Okay.
That brings me to my question. Where was Finn Balor when
Finn Balor too?
Yeah, where was Finn on Monday Night Raw?
Oh, he said fuck it.
No, he didn't show up.
Didn't pop up at all when they were getting beat down.
Now, I know he's over on AEW. I know this is a long shot, but I would love for Adam Cole to just show up and start. I would love that.
Yes.
I pray for that every night.
Right there.
Well, it might be hard to work with your ex, so he might be able to jump ship. Anyways, next match on the card. Seth Rollins versus Big Bronson. Seth freaking Rollins versus Big Bronson Reed. The battle of the nicknames. Who do you have and why? We'll start with Rico.
You already know I'm going with my boy freaking Seth freaking Rollins. Like, he's not losing that one. But it is going to be one hell of a match. But Seth's going to pull it off.
Nikki.
Seth freaking Rollins. Good match. I think it's going to be great. They'll highlight each other. But Seth Rollins will go over.
Okay. Bryson.
because I think it's not. This is not going to be their only match. Because I think it's going to be like a Punk McIntyre thing. I'm going to take Big Bronson Reed to win this one.
Okay. Scott.
What'd you say?
Your pick, Big Bronson Reed or Seth freaking Rollins?
Seth freaking Rollins, man.
Matt.
I'm going to go ahead and agree with the fella directly below me,
Bryson.
Bryson.
I'm going to go ahead and agree with him. I think Seth Rollins will make him look like $1 million in that match because he always does. Because Seth freaking Rollins can wrestle a mop, and if it was in the Tokyo Dome, fucking Dave Meltzer would jizz in his pants and give him 10 fucking stars. So, Seth Rollins.
You've been hanging out with me too much.
Seth Rollins, like I said, Seth Rollins will make Bronson Reed look even better than he already is because we know that Bronson Reed is a hell of a talent.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Bronson Reed wins just to further the storyline and have something for Survivor Series.
So this will be our first tie of the night. I'm going to say Bronson Reed as well because this will be Backlash 2022, Omos versus Seth Rollins, but it's going to be more athletic.
You got that right.
Anything is more athletic than Omos.
The WWE Women's Champion versus the WWE Women's World Champion. Nia Jax versus Liv Morgan with the presumption of Tiffy time in the background.
Yeah.
Who do we have winning the first Women's Crown Jewel Championship?
Man, that one's kind of a tough one right there for me, but I'm just going to go out and say that I think just to push her a little bit more would be Nia. Kind of put her over a little bit more.
Okay, Nikki.
Nia Jax, she's, in my personal opinion, she's doing some of her, like, the best work of her career right now. Character-wise, everything. She's killing it right now.
I don't like the smirk on your face, Matt, but we'll save
Matt,
it for
I'm
last.
ready
Bryson, you're next.
I got Liv Morgan winning.
Okay. Scott.
Liv Morgan.
What?
Liv Morgan.
No.
Yep.
No.
Matt.
All right, now hear me out. Hear me out. This isn't going to happen, but if WWE is listening and you pull this out of your ass, I will pop. I think it would be hilarious. The person walking out of Crown Jewel with the Crown Jewel champion is Tiffany Stratton. And here's
God
why.
damn you, stay the fuck out of my head! You son of a bitch!
She will cash in and not win either of the championships, but the Crown Jewel champion will be hers. Because neither of them are on the line, she will make
Neither
it
of those is on the
match.
line. Interesting.
Oh, you did it
Very
that way.
interesting.
Okay, so you and me have the same idea, just different plans. So again, I think Tiffany Stratton will win the Crown Jewel Championship, but I think before that match, before Nia Jax even comes out for the match, Liv Morgan will come out first, then Tiffy, and just John Cena the shit out of her. Make her look strong. I don't give a shit at this point. Make her win the World Heavyweight title, and then make her beat Nia Jax, and then have her have both belts by the end of the night, and then she's on Raw. Bye.
Wow.
So you and me have the same winner. You didn't want her to just win the Crown Jewel Championship.
Well, I think it'd be just, because,
Yeah, the other ones aren't on the line, though,
yeah, no belts are on the line, so
except for the Crown Jewel one.
yeah.
Yeah, but you can cash it in on any belt at any time.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's on the line or not.
Yeah, Austin 3 cashed in on the United States.
Wait, oh, that's right. So she can cash it in, and it would actually be a legitimate title match.
Legitimate match.
I got a bad sidebar. Oh, for the love of God, please. WWE, don't ever listen to me, ever. Have Tiffany Stratton cash in on Gunther, and then her and Ludwig Kaiser can have a live sex celebration in the middle of the ring.
What's the next match?
All right, I'll catch y'all later.
Nope.
Wow. Wow.
You told me that wouldn't make TV history. First the first ever men's world champion held by a woman. That'd be great. I'd be laughing my ass off.
It would be, yeah. AEW would beat WWE in the rankings.
Yes!
I win.
Wow.
I win. Oh. Next match. The undisputed WWE champion, Mr. Face himself, Cody Rhodes, versus Mr. Hitler himself, Gunther, World Heavyweight Champion, for the Men's Crown Jewel Championship. Who do we have and why? We'll start with Matt.
Oh. I like both guys. Like I said at the beginning, Gunther should just ragdoll the bejesus out of Dom. And I want to see that. I want to see chops galore. I want to just be. But I think I'm going to go ahead and say, Gunther wins. Because Cody hasn't lost at a pay-per-view since since
WrestleMania, right?
39.
Mm-hmm.
No, he lost the 6-man at Money in the Bank, didn't he?
Yes.
Well, I'm talking singles match.
Okay. He hasn't lost a singles since.
Yeah. So I just don't. I don't think we. It's time for him to lose. It pains me to say that, but I want to see the Rocky moment, right? I want to see. I mean, I'm pretty sure, aside from Cody, because he lives under a rock and only watches fucking Pokemon for whatever goddamn reason, he doesn't understand the whole thing about cinematic things like Rocky. So Rocky 4, we saw the Russian and an American just, the underdog. I want to see that in WWE, but probably not going to happen. I'm going to say Gunther wins.
I'm going to answer that statement last, but next, Rico.
Okay. I think Gunther, and I think because, just hear me out, may not happen, but The Rock gets involved and takes out Cody.
Ooh. I like that idea. Nikki.
Oh, gosh. Love both guys. This is tough to call. I think I'll take Cody.
Bryson.
Cody Rhodes.
Okay, so we have
2-2.
2-2? Okay, I was trying to do the math there for a second. My smoke came out my ears. Scott.
You already know who he's going with.
What?
If he says Cody, I'll have a heart attack on air.
No.
Call the medics because I stand Gunther, and I think, give him another title that he doesn't need, that they won't do anything with. So give your champ another belt. Because why? Because he finished the fucking story. No, because you didn't have another story. No, because you don't have any storyline for this kid. So why not let him win? There you go.
Damn it. I love it.
Cody Rhodes.
Oh, that's fucking great. So, to answer your question, Mr. I don't know cinematic bullshit, Ash Ketchum is one of the biggest underdogs in all of fucking TV and entertainment because it took him 25 years to finally win the Pokemon Championship at 12 years old. So, fuck you! Cody Rhodes!
You act like that actually means something.
To me, it does, because I cried. I wept like a bitch.
Wow. Wow. And that explains. Never mind. I'll talk to you about it later. We have a lot to talk about in therapy. You need to. You didn't touch much grass when you were a child, did you?
Oh my god.
To get that crazy about a cartoon is just beyond.
You don't get it! That was my childhood! 97! I'm fucking 5 years old watching Pokemon, dude! And then in 2024, he finally wins the damn thing and they just kill the show off afterwards? Oh, great! Let's just make me cry even more! Thanks, God!
Hey,
Way to go,
Cody.
way to go, Matt. Way to go, Matt. You poked the bear.
Well, hey, Cody. Pokemon sucks.
That's fine! Everybody has their opinion, I don't care!
Gotta catch them all.
Wow.
Wow. I did not know that inner self was in you, Cody.
Oh, that's great. Oh. Digimon is better, I will say that, because I cried harder at Digimon every fucking time. Fuck you, it's my childhood, I'm an emotional person, eat my ass! Anyway, speaking of eating ass, the main event, OG Bloodline versus the new Bloodline, don't know which fucking three it's gonna be, but who do you got and why, Matt? Thanks for getting me riled up, you fuck!
I mean, all I have to do is say ranch sucks and you go ballistic.
Good thing this is a once a year thing. All fucking 7 of them do it! Who are you doing?
Oh, gee, you dumbass. People who
All of them do it! All 7 of them do it! See, this is what happens when you rile me up. Now I'm an asshole.
That's it.
pink slips will be sent out tomorrow.
Don't send it out tomorrow. I want to see it right now. I want video proof.
Who's next? Rico.
Rico.
I'm gonna go with the OG Bloodline, man.
Matt.
Well, that's the problem. He didn't take his pills today.
I haven't. I desperately need to do something. Nikki.
I think. Oh gosh. I don't. It pains me to say this, but I think Solo and his cronies, because they're going to build this up, they're still going to build it up. I really don't want to pick, but I got a feeling that's the way it's going to go.
Do you think Jacob is going to be in this match? Yes or no? Like this is for all 6 of us. Do you think Jacob is going to be in this match?
Because I think the original Bloodline is going to be outnumbered. I think it's going to end up being a numbers game, and they're going to be outnumbered, and they're going to lose.
Well, yeah, we know that. But what I'm saying is it going to be Solo and the Tongans, or is it going to be Solo, a Tongan, and Jacob?
Oh, I see what you mean. If they're going to keep Jacob out to keep building that up.
Yeah, I think Jacob stays out.
I think Jacob stays out. Bryson?
Yeah, I think. Now looking, I think he's going to stay out. So
Yeah, he'll help.
Roman.
Yeah, he's going to help, but he won't be in the match technically.
How long does it take you to write up a pink slip, Matt?
So
let me do it.
I wanted one.
HugePop, what you got?
I am going to say that Solo and the boys are going to, I guess, win per se, if you want to say that. But I have a feeling you're going to see some switching going on. and you're going to see Sami Zayn interfere with this and help in Solo, which will piss off Fatu. And I think you're going to see Fatu go with his cousin and his he's going to go with Roman and the Usos.
Okay.
I think you're going to get that crazy kind of thing going on, and I don't think you're really going to have a clear winner. You're going to have a mess, and you're going to see Zayn join forces with Solo and Fatu getting pissed off and help out Roman and Jimmy and Jay.
What do you got, Matt? Cody Cornette has been relieved of his duties on HugePop Wrestling Podcast. That's fair. That is fair.
It's very professional.
I'll just be hired tomorrow. It's fine. Anyways. This is like my, 100th time being fired?
I mean...
I think I'm beating JR.
Beyond the... I mean, we can start with the sexual harassment lawsuits.
Anyways, who do you got and why, Matt, for Bloodline? Or you already said it. You have OG Bloodline.
Yeah. I want to see them win because it's very well documented. I can't stand Solo. I think he's he's shit on the mic, and I don't think he's a great. But out of all four of those guys in that current faction, the only one that is any talent in the ring, in my opinion, is Jacob. I think the rest of them are just brawlers and can't really carry a. I mean, to be fair, Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa are tag team experts. They're a tremendous tag team, but they're not. That's what they need to focus on. They're not singles competitors. Solo, he's not.
It's awful.
He's not going to sniff gold. So why are you the leader? It's not believable.
Don't talk about HugePop's boy.
But I honestly think, the more I think about it, I want to see the OG Bloodline win, but I have a feeling you're going to see the final boss show up and say otherwise.
Wow.
I mean, no one thought he'd show up at Bad Blood, and there he was.
Yeah,
so,
I was bored.
And that's why I got a feeling he may have something to do with Cody, just because he's truly hates him, and he's been stating that quite a bit lately.
The American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, yeah, baby, I can't stand your son.
He's like, I love you, I hate your son.
Yeah.
And you go look like you eat a bowl of Fruity Pebbles. Fucking love that. Talks to Cena.
Yep.
I honestly, I think it's going to be a no contest brawl. I think we're going to have 2 no contest matches on this show because again, we have 7 matches. If we don't have a pre-show, there's going to be a couple no contests to get this all in 3, maybe 4 hours. Because Rehot, it's going to be a long ass ramp. Roman's going to take freaking ever. It's whatever, but. Oh, good God.
Roman's earned that slow walk.
Yeah, he's the drinking game at WrestleMania. So, with that, thank you everybody for coming on. Scott, you were on vacation. You didn't have to come on, but we appreciate you coming on. Giving your opinions and everything. Matt, I love you like my brother. Because I hate my own brother. I really do. You don't know the backstory. He knows the backstory. He knows that I love him more than my own brother. Rico, Nikki, Bryson, love you guys. You guys are tremendous folks. Please hit up HugePop Wrestling Podcast on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Telegram, Telewrestler, Telephone, whatever. With that, we love you all. HugePop out.
All my dogs, make some noise up in this house. Who
is in the house? Who is in the house? It's the gangster of destruction, so you know what's going down. And when the drive-by's coming, then you better hit the grind. Cause when your body hits the canvas, then your head is knocked out. Who is in the house? Who is in the house? It's the gangster of destruction, so you know what's going down. And when the drive-by's coming, then you better hit the grind. Cause when your body hits the canvas, then your head is knocked out. Fight with Adrian Whisper is like a fight.